Welcome back, everybody, to some more Breath of the Wild. Tonight, we're mainly going to focus on finishing up our DLC stuff, which mainly when it comes to stuff that was like sneak peeks at what is to come, not like the actual trial, the sword, or champion's battle. We're getting the costumes, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. But starting off, I got a couple things I want to just do here in Hateno, so we're going to just start in Hateno.
You know what week are we on? I'm looking at your stats. You almost got all the shrines. You got,
Yeah.
about 40 about 30 32 more shrines left to do. And then I look at your Korok count, I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, you're doing pretty good on the shrine. How about the Korok cries internally?
I mean, you're pretty good on the Koroks. You got 210 of them. It's just like, well, we still got another 700 some odd to go.
Yeah.
600 some odd to go. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. We still got a lot. I mean, that's the problem with Koroks in general. So, one of the first things I want to start with here is I kind of did some off-screen grinding stuff. I mean, you can kind of tell already something's different because I got a different weapon on my back. And there's a reason. I went around getting some weapons for the stupid quest here in Hateno with this kid because we can pretty much finish a majority of it now. The only one I really can't finish just yet is the final one. I need to go get an ancient short sword. That's hard to say fast.
Yeah,
but
try to say that 5 times fast.
I don't need to worry about having the material for it because I have more than enough guardian stuff for it. I mean, off screen I killed some guardians and I got like 3 ancient core drops, like dying ancient core drops in a row. Can I have that luck more often, please?
Yeah.
I get it off camera. I don't get it on camera. I don't know if the kid's out yet because it's early morning. He may not be out until like noon. But there's like one specific place I need to go to because apparently I didn't notice this when I was first here. The armor shop. I need to go buy armor that I've been apparently putting off for like a couple months.
Yeah, the soldier. Dude, you haven't bought the soldier's helm yet?
I didn't realize I didn't buy this. I just watched like a video of someone playing this the other day. I'm like, oh, that's soldier stuff. I forgot that's in the game. Where do you get that again? Oh, you just buy it in Hateno. Why didn't I do this within like the first week?
By the way, when you finally upgrade all the soldier gear, it's the highest defense in the entire game.
Yeah, this stuff's beefy. I don't remember what the defense stat is, but I remember it's like, I think
30.
triple digits.
It's like 30, like the set itself is like 36, I think.
36 apiece?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely triple digits when you combine it. Unfortunately, that kid I'm looking for isn't out, so I'm just going to make it noon. He should be out by noon. Conveniently, it's raining, but not in this spot. I will also say, I was using the wing cleaver off session that we got before, and I broke it. And I realized that was one of the weapons we needed for this quest. Wing cleaver's the worst weapon in the game to get, hands down. Holy crap, this sucks to get for this quest. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Trying to get one of those Yiga members to spawn with the wing cleaver is a pain.
Just gotta remember whenever you do the quest, just make sure you have it.
Pretty much. That's why I looked up the remaining things I need for this. So that way we don't have to scavenge around for whatever weapons. We know exactly what we're getting. And the ones I need left aren't even that hard to get. I have a duplex bow, so don't worry about that, kid.
That's a real thing.
Wing cleaver. You know about the Yiga? At this point, the Yiga member should just spawn right in front of him. This one is so annoying to get to show up. I mean, there's not any guarantee way of getting one of those guys to spawn. The best I've read to get something like this a little bit easier is that apparently there's a higher chance of a Blade Master spawning near Akala in general. No. 1, bless you. 2, that's a lie. I was running around Akala for like a straight hour and they wouldn't spawn. Where I actually went and I had a very good spawn was near Zora's domain. For some reason, it spawned like first try over there.
Hey, Kira.
Hey, Kira, how you doing?
I'm
The next
tired.
thing he wants is now stuff we gotta go get, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Crossbeer. I'm tired. I've worked really hard today.
I'm trying to remember, was there... No, I think if I was gonna drop something, it was gonna be Duplex Bow, but I'll keep it for now. I just want to have one free thing. Alright, so that was one of the biggest things I wanted to do here. Next big thing I want to do is some of these quests, I think. Do I want to just, like, knock out one of the closer ones now? Well, you know what? Let me do the Quark thing. It's literally right here. And then I'll go take care of my armor before we get more armor.
That's this game in a nutshell. I'm gonna do this one thing. Oh, but there's a cork right here.
Yeah, I remember this one being a little weird, and we were gonna get it, and I had like 5 minutes left in the stream. Like, no, I'm not doing this one because it's a literal lap around the mountain. So I waited on this one. Let me pull up my map so I remember where it started. It starts in a weird spot. Is there? Oh, okay, here it is. Specifically, I think it's like here that it starts.
I'm tired to deep clean, clean my. Oh, tried to deep clean my bathrooms for inspection tomorrow. My head's a bit dizzy from all the chemicals. And the sink was broken, so the plumber had to fix it. They left 10 minutes ago. Also uploaded a new Faye video to map clear the Sigurd map with the evil team. Oh, that's cool. I had trouble with the Sigurd map. I have to admit, I used Phoenix Master for guides for sometimes on those maps. So I had to pull them up last night to go clear the map out. But yeah, I can tell you that cleaning the bathrooms and having bleach and all that crap.
Yeah, I can tell you because I do it for a living. Yeah, I do it for a living. Not great.
I do that for a living too. I make it.
Yeah.
You did. You just did it on Lunatic. Oh, okay. I did the Infernal, and I had.
What, clean the bathroom on Lunatic mode? That's crazy.
Yeah, what that means is just the whole gallon of bleach. That's Lunatic mode. 100% bleach.
Also, hi everyone.
Hey, welcome back to Bleach. We're on the filler arc.
My favorite.
Which is like half the show.
Drink me some bleach, boys, and eat my soul.
I'm going to kill you.
I want to get tossed in a freaking hole when I die today.
I feel like at this point you're not even singing lyrics. I just feel like you're actually telling the truth here.
Blame my coworker. He ruined that song for me now. And now I've ruined it for Amber.
I'm getting the divorce papers.
Not again. That's the 5th time this week.
It really is.
What's with that spot just not working? I'll do it from down here. I'm trying to, you know, the reason why I'm putting off like the main thing we want to do is have you notice my speed timer. I'm wanting to use up my speed because I need to go fast. Well, I can go fast.
You just don't want to beat the game.
That too.
He's like, I've already prolonged it this long. It's never going to end.
It really isn't.
It too.
Had to be creative to be Sigurd with all the mage team at least because of his damage reduction skills since they block range attacks. The video of your career. Okay, I'm gonna take a check. I'm gonna check that out. First and foremost, I'm gonna load it up.
Did you just say I'm gonna take a check?
I didn't mean to say that.
Alright, it's in the mail, I guess.
I was waiting for Lester to post out of context quotes from last stream because he there was Discord killed me a couple times and made me say weird things.
They're just blaming on the internet.
I do blame the internet because the internet is poopy.
Always.
It's always poopy.
Oh, I didn't know a horse could spawn on that specific part of the mountain. Well, have fun. You're not gonna be doing much on that spot.
Rip Discord. I really feel bad because there was this one time when at work where
Band camp.
I'm talking about band camp. There was this one time at work, somebody was explaining this really bad situation they put themselves in, and literally the youngest kid there literally just responded with, "Well, rip."
I mean, that's how you can tell the generation gap.
I was just like, dude, come on, really? Then I said fam earlier today, and then he told me never to say that again. I was like, okay.
I mean, that is worse. Let's be real here.
Did you tell him it was dumb, man?
That's done bad over there, fam. I still can't get over that video.
You're the one that did
I
it.
know I posted it. Nintendo Switch can't do less than 3 seconds on clips, which is silly. Oh, another silly thing Nintendo did. Did you hear their announcement yesterday? They're making a make your own game.
I mean, that makes sense because remember Labo? That's
Mario
literally what
Maker
that
3?
was. And they
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
discontinued Labo at this point, so this is
it's
taking that
So
idea without the
Mario-
cardboard.
Mario Maker 3, is that what you're telling me?
It's
Mario
pretty
Maker
much
died for our weird games.
Yeah.
I kind of pre-ordered. It's only $30.
What? Dude.
I kind of want to play it. It looks like Dreams.
I hope
Kind
it'll
of.
be
Oh,
a
is
better
that what that
version of
was?
Dreams.
Okay.
It looks like I know Dreams is a pretty cool game, on itself. So I wonder how this game is going to be like. It kind of like takes like simple basic programming and makes it says you make your own game essentially.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like beginner's guide to making your own video game, which is always a good tool to have out there for people who want to get into that.
Kira, the tweet. Nintendo fans complain about lack of games on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo, fine, do it yourself. With Thanos.
Pretty much. And then the fans are like, what is this? I don't want to work. Like every time. Give us the thing we want. Here's the thing you want. I didn't want this.
I didn't want this. Yeah, I pre-ordered it because it was only like $30, which is really cheap.
I think the only concern people are having with that price is people are fearing that it's that cheap because they may have like DLC to out on extra like, game building options. Which if that's the case, then I guess like whatever.
I mean,
Because then I don't think they would get everything in at launch if that would happen. But who knows? That's literally a speculation thing I heard, and I don't believe it for that reason.
or they could be just free updates that might be happening. They're doing that with a lot of their games.
And it's also going to be a very simplistic game. It's going to be literally for this one specific market. It's not going to be for everyone. So it's not really something I'm expecting much out of, for that reason, which is why it's so cheap.
I didn't get Labo, but I was willing to try this because this looks pretty fun.
Yeah. The only thing I was considering picking up for Labo was the VR one.
That's
Because
kinda
then I would be able to use half these VR modes that are in these games, like this one, for example.
Yeah, this game has VR mode. Lester,
It's
actually,
really bad. It's really bad.
Well, actually, Lester, it's part 100%. Why don't you go ahead and go buy the
No,
VR
it's not.
headset?
No, it's not. Not at all. It's literally the same exact thing, but a different camera angle.
I know, I was just joking.
It's so bad, and it's so disorienting for that reason. It causes so much lag.
This game didn't have it already.
Yeah, speedruns use Labo, not Labo, the VR mode because of the lag. It's so bad in certain spots, they specifically use VR to make things a little bit easier for like speed up glitches and such.
I'm gonna, if I ever get yeah, if I ever get a Labo kit, it's probably gonna be VR. I know they pretty much discontinued the other ones, but I think they kept the um VR ones because yeah, I think they're discontinuing Labo.
Yeah, because it didn't really do that well. Like,
No, it didn't.
within like the first couple of weeks, it was okay, and then after that, no one bought it, which is why you always saw it in bargain bins. Stores couldn't move it because like, who's gonna buy cardboard?
I mean, already said I wasn't gonna pick it up anyways because I was just like I'm 30 years old and this is literally something that.
Do you want to go play with Legos next?
That's pretty much what it
mean,
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much playing with Legos, and as much as I like Legos, don't get me wrong. As much as I like building things, I don't have time, and I'm getting too old for it. So.
Yeah. Well, also my concern with that kind of stuff, which is why I don't like build your own model kit stuff, because I have one. It came with my collector's edition of Halo 5. There was like this little collectible statue you got to put together yourself. Reason why I don't like doing that stuff is it's very easy to break. And if you break it, then you have to go out and buy another thing of whatever you're building, and I don't like that pressure. Because I feel like one wrong move, and I'm going to destroy it, which means I'm going to destroy it on step 1.
Yep.
Take it out of the box. Well, I already screwed that up. It's on fire.
Be like, Scott.
Instructions unclear. Got head stuck in washing machine.
Yeah.
It'd be like Scott DeWaz with his Abraham Lincoln pets thing.
A chia pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, half of those he just literally threw on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I need more opal. Alright, we're upgrading one piece of the Zora set, apparently. I need 45 opal.
Another thing that kind of just concerning about the whole Labo thing, that the reason why I didn't get it is it would literally just be taking up space in my house.
Yeah, I heard that's one of the biggest issues with the Labo stuff. Is like a lot of it, once it was done, there was no good spot to store them because half of the things for Labo took up so much room. And you don't want to disassemble a thing because it's cardboard, it's very fragile, so that makes that worse.
Yeah,
I've heard some people say when they tried to disassemble it, they kind of broke it by accident.
Yeah, that's why I just didn't bother because we don't have much room as it is, and that I don't need that. So. Not knocking anybody who actually liked it, because I'm sure there was a lot of Nintendo channels were playing with it when it came out. So.
Okay, there we go. I was waiting for things to catch back up. Apologies for dropping frames a lot. There's still a lot of work being done in my area, which is affecting the internet, and I literally cannot do anything about it.
I'm sorry, Buster.
Yeah, you call on in, and then you get 50 robots. So you can't report the issue. So for now, I'm just keeping an eye on it. If it gets too worse, we'll have to change things.
Don't you just love Comcast?
Don't you just love internet in general?
Yeah.
Don't you just love the power company? Like, everything's a problem in this area. Nobody knows what they're doing.
Don't you just love that everybody wants to make cloud gaming the future, but they don't want to support a good internet infrastructure to do it? I seriously wonder about why the gaming industry is really pushing cloud gaming as much as it is right now. Because it's just
for them, it's cheaper, that's why. Then they don't have to worry about distributing of games. They don't have to worry about the physical stuff. They don't have to worry about having up, I guess, storefronts. And they just have a server where you just play the one copy of the game. I don't know. I mean, in some ways, I get it. I get the appeal, because then you don't have to worry about selling on a specific system. You can sell to literally anything with an internet connection. But it also, have you seen the current market of the internet in most of this country? And not just this country. I got reports of the world, too. Not really sustainable for streaming.
I mean,
some people can barely stream movies.
We live in a day and age where internet caps still exist, which is dumb. Internet caps should just die in a fire.
Oh yeah, there's literally no reason for them. It's literally a thing put in place for companies to make more money. That's it. There's no restriction for it.
I literally despise with every fabric of my being internet caps. That's dumb. It's a dumb thing.
I need a lot of Hinox guts. Holy crap. Between the soldier set and then my flame breaker set so we can fully upgrade it, that is 12 Hinox guts. Wait. No, it's 10. Sorry, I miscounted here. That's a lot.
I think streaming is only viable in Japan, Korea, maybe China. Most other countries have middling to poor internet. You're exactly right, Kira.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
That's the
None of
problem.
them realize that. I'm gonna go get that sword real quick.
Japan's got really good internet from what I gather.
Yeah, it's good there for streaming stuff, but also it's a small country, so...
I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday. Oh.
You don't have to work Saturday?
Yeah, and I don't have to work Saturday because my boss was literally like, this weekend's Mother's Day weekend, so, yeah, we're not working Saturday. I was like, oh, okay.
Now, Father's Day on the other hand, come on in for overtime.
I'm sure it probably would be that way, too.
No, I know what I want to do here. For one, I'm going to put on... Where's the Majora's Mask? And then two, give me the Barbarian set. I'm going to kill this guy down here, and if I can do it quietly, maybe it'll get a good sneak strike off. What an idiot. Alright, so this is what we needed, the Frost Spear. And now, I'm going to do another thing. I made notes of all the missing pictures I have in the compendium at this point, because I'm getting tired, like, did I take a picture of this? I have notes now, so don't ask that yourself. Frost Spear, done. Let me take away that stamp. Don't need that anymore. And now, let's go get that sword real quick from Akala. And I'll be done with that stinking quest. No more worry about this concierge quest.
What did I think of the banner trailer with huge Azure Moon spoiler and questionable Dimitri? I hate to be that guy, but I kind of saw it coming. And I'm going to be one thing. As much as I liked Three Houses as a Fire Emblem game, I don't want to hear anybody complaining that Camilla has too many ults anymore. When Edelgard and Dimitri got like 4 in the span of a year. And not only that, Lynn has way too many too. Everybody was complaining about this stuff for the longest time, and then all of a sudden everybody just stopped complaining about it. And I don't know, I'm fine with it. I kind of saw it coming with that banner, but in the same sense, I'm just like, as much as I like Three Houses, I'm kind of getting sick and tired of those units.
Yeah,
And
it's like they really want you to buy the game on the Switch, so they remind you about it every 2 seconds.
Yeah. As for questionable Dimitri, I saw it too because I mean, they talked about the lore of that in the game that that's at least the path when I played a little bit of Blue Moon. Sorry, here I'm Blue Lions. I said Blue Moon.
I think you're talking about a different RPG here.
I'm thinking about Advance Wars there, Blue Moon. But
also,
yeah,
isn't there an RPG just called Blue something on Xbox? I think it's Blue Dragon.
Yeah, it's Blue Dragon. I kind of saw the Dimitri coming, so I'm not too upset about it. I know a lot of people are. But then again, I don't really get upset about things because Faye is basically
Really?
different. Faye is literally just Fire Emblem multiverse, open doors, different dimension, different timelines and stuff like that. So I kind of figure there would be a different timeline where this event could have happened. I mean, it's literally that's the whole point of the game. So if that makes sense, sorry. You know what I mean? It's like you know how in spoilers for Avengers Endgame, by the way, when they went back in time and there's different timelines where different events happen, it's like that. I saw the spoiler coming too, but I don't see why Dimitri was there. I mean, I get it. At the same time, it kind of gives him the wrong impression of mental issue. I mean, yeah, that's true. You know, but I'll put it this way, Kira. Mental health is very important. But we also should be aware, at least this is how I feel, and I hope this isn't a hot take, and if it is, I'm sorry if I offend anybody. We also have to be aware of the consequences of leaving mental health unchecked. And I feel like this is like a good way to show, in a way, that maybe you should take care of mental health.
I mean, yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
look at the news. That's all I'll say on that one. Look at the news, and I think that answers why it's such a concern. Because there's always an issue out there with mental health causing a major catastrophic event. Just saying.
If you leave mental health unchecked, it gets worse, and that said person might be committing atrocities.
Hence what I say, literally look at the news for that one, because it happens every day.
I feel like as questionable as this is, and as well as it is in tone deaf, like I guess it's not really taking the fact that Dimitri had mental illness in a way. He does have mental illness, but this is a different timeline where it wasn't checked when he doesn't. Like, I guess in a way, if the professor chose the verdant wind path, and the professor wasn't there to help Dimitri get through his problems, he very well could turn into a savage person. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. I'm trying my best to tiptoe around this subject.
Yeah, I think we'll probably avoid the rest of that for that reason. I mean, TLDR, get help if you need the help. Don't ignore it, and also don't treat this like it's nothing, because it's serious.
I'm sorry.
Everyone needs help.
Really trying my best way to describe this in a way that I'm looking at it in perspective of a glass half full, half empty kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Find explanation for it.
Always hard to explain something like this.
I know. I'm sorry if I upset anybody. At least that's how I viewed this. Because, I mean, I take mental health very seriously. I mean, I have it. So... Or, you know what I mean. So.
Yeah. Alright, so, at this point, I wanted to use up that speed, so we're good. Now, at this point, let's do the main thing we wanted to focus on, the EX treasures. We got a lot of these. I'm not counting EX missions like Trial of the Sword or going to the main quest for Champion. Now, that's gonna be later. Give it some more shrines, at least. Like when we have all the hearts shrines, so all of it. So we're gonna work on all this, but we do have one other quest in terms of DLC I want to finish up real quick. The Xenoblade 2 quest. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish that one up real quick. So
we're gonna be Rex Link.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and finish it up right now.
By the way,
we just have to boot up Xenoblade 2 so we can do the quest.
He booted up the game. Well, welcome to his Xenoblade 2 Chronicles playthrough. He decided he's gonna play this now instead of Breath of the Wild. But you know, I wouldn't blame you. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games ever.
And then
I want you to
everyone
play
just
it.
got excited.
I want you to play this someday, Lester. I really
Hey,
do.
well, don't worry. We're doing a good job here so far. We figured out what we need to do for the quest. So it's just this big guy over here, right? So we just gotta go ahead, kill this guy, and then we'll go ahead and win, right? So let's go ahead and attack him. All right, let's do it. Well, that
Oh,
wasn't
hey, that.
That was the quest, right?
We did great. We did great.
You gotta love Xenoblade. First 5 minutes of the new area, and then there's a level 81 character walking around, and you're like, ah!
Did great. All right, now for the real quest.
So
the
did
real
Rex
thing.
just get revived in the shrine as well? Now he's there with Link.
Basically.
I will say, I hate to change. Go back to the top. I'm going back to your topic about the banner. The Azure Moon spoiler. Holy crap! I can't believe they actually put that in Fire Emblem Heroes, because it was just really kind of, wow.
Where'd this come from?
No, it wasn't where this comes from. It's just like, I can't believe he did that. It's just like, it's literally that. And I'm saying it for the sprite size.
Let me guess. Comically big.
Comically big, yes. That's exactly it. It's comically big size. Amber, if you want to know what I'm talking about, it's the final boss of your playthrough of Fire Emblem. Yeah, she played Blue Lion's route, so yeah, she knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, they put that character.
Oh, you don't. That makes
Yeah.
sense now then.
No, I'm not worried about Faye doing spoilers. It was just the fact that the sprite was really weird, really big. I'm used to Faye doing spoilers, because I will always say this to anybody who complains about spoilers in Fire Emblem games, and I get it. I know that the retort's like, well, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are hard to come by, so a lot of people didn't experience it. I understand that, but the moment that Intelligence System allowed Lucina to be in Smash Brothers, they don't care about spoilers.
No.
They don't care about spoilers, because you don't know about Lucina's identity until like halfway through the game. She disguises herself for most of the game.
I think that was the biggest joke about the reveal too, because she's revealed wearing the mask for the Smash 4 trailer, and then no mask. So it's like, yeah, I'm just dropping this facade.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like anybody, like, I remember people being upset about party member number 7 showing up in Shulk's Final Smash in Ultimate. And it's like, don't you care about spoilers? And I just said, Sheik is on the roster. Lucina's on the roster. You really think this is a matter of an issue right now? Or Sheik's down B at the time in Melee was a spoiler.
Well, yeah, at the time, Sheik being in the game in general was only like a few years after Ocarina released, so it was a huge spoiler.
And that was a very huge spoiler, because guess what? That was at the end of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, literally at the ending.
So I don't think Smash ever cared about spoilers. I mean, I really did find it weird in the Sakurai Presents with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. He did his best to avoid spoilers, and I'm just like, Sakurai, when did you ever care about spoilers? You even said in the Sakurai Presents beforehand that it doesn't matter if I spoil the ending to Final Fantasy VII. It's a 20-year-old game. You said that.
Yeah, it's Not great.
So I'm just like, what? I guess Xenoblade's a newer game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a newer game. So I'm just like, okay, I understand. You want to avoid spoilers. But I just find it so odd that,
Oh, hi.
you know, we go this far into Smash Brothers with spoiler stuff, and then now you suddenly care about it for a little bit. I get it. I think I understand why they did it. It's because Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is literally a newer game, and not only that, it's a lot of people haven't played it. Like, it sold how many? I think it sold like 3 million copies.
Oh yeah, I need to mention this really quick. I killed some Lionels to get more Lionel guts, and I got an amazing crusher. So I'm gonna use up the 96 because this thing is weak in comparison to the 107 plus 29 up damage. Yeah, I just want to mention that. Also, multi-shot bow has been upgraded to a Savage Lionel 5-shot. So, rip Forest Dweller bows. We don't need that anymore.
Ironic considering a Meaverish recreation of that one error scene in Smash 4 getting deleted because of spoilers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They had to delete that because of all the issues with Final Fantasy VII spoilers at that time, but I guess it didn't matter like 3 years later. Like 4 years, however long that post was.
This is my take on spoilers in media in general. For the most part, I don't care about spoilers anymore because, I mean, I got spoiled to so much stuff over the years, I just don't care anymore.
That's called being on the internet.
And that's being on the internet. And not only that, I've had jerk friends that just wanted to talk to me about the thing, and without me telling them, saying, with me saying, hey, I haven't played this yet, please don't explain it, but they still want to explain it, so they spoil it.
That's about right, which is a bad mindset.
I had jerk friends that did that, but
wait, can I just like end this quickly? No, it does like nothing in one of these. I just want to see if Ancient Arrows work out.
Oh, I thought you meant my conversation.
Could I end this quickly by shooting him with an arrow? I mean, yeah, that would kill him.
I don't care about spoilers too much anymore, but I respect people who don't want to be, and I will not.
You have to for that reason. My way, I always handle spoilers for that reason. I always ask, hey, do you care about being spoiled to this thing? Like, be courteous to the person in question. Because if they say no, then I'm like, okay. That's it.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel bad. I mentioned a plot point in game when I realized it's like not everybody's probably seen it, but then I realized it's like that movie came out what 2 years ago. So I kind of was it 2 or was it 3?
2. Yeah, it was 2019.
It was 2019. Okay, yeah, that movie came out 2 years ago.
What year?
What year is it?
I mean, with the blur of a year we had last year with all the issues happening, fair.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, this is 2020 New Game Plus still.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way too, if I'm really honest. But yeah, I don't care about anything being spoiled at this point for me, but I will not spoil it for other people because I know how it feels to be spoiled and be upset about that.
Yeah. Again, that's how whenever I handle a situation like that, I ask first because I'm not going to be that guy who just, spoils this big thing and then it ruins the opinion about the thing in question. Like, nah, that's just a bad idea. So I won't do that.
I try not to spoil on purpose, but
Lester, did you know Shulk is in Smash?
That's blasphemy. That can't be right.
Well, don't you know it's just a photoshopped Little Mac?
I mean, that is
yes. Oh yeah, I can picture that now. Shulk with gloves, fighting Mike Tyson.
Oh, no, don't you remember when Smash 4 got leaked by the ESRB and people were literally debating if it was real because Shulk's render looked like a Photoshop?
Yeah, I remember that. It was the stupidest thing.
It was the stupidest thing ever. I accidentally spoiled that Zelda is a Majora's Mask to someone who is playing Link's Awakening. So I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
She's in the game for like a minute. So really, it's not that big of a spoiler. It's in the first hour. It is still bad, but it's
game,
fine.
but I understand. It's in the first hour of the game, though. It's just like, is it really that big of a spoiler? I mean,
Hi.
yeah,
I didn't know you guys spawned.
I like I said, I sometimes I accidentally spoil things. Like I know,
Accidentally?
I know when I was talking to you about certain things, I've accidentally spoiled something to you, and you're like, thanks. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shoot, sorry. I don't like spoiling things to people. But
Yeah, Matthew, I didn't know you beat Ganon in this game. Like, how dare you?
that's why I was like, when you were doing your Age of Calamity playthrough, Lester, I was really trying not to tell you what the last character was that you unlocked.
Yeah, because I know that was a big one. Like, that is
Some
massive.
people might have
So
said
if you
it was
say that,
obvious.
it's like, oh, I guess that kind of ruins the entire story.
Yeah. I know some people be like, well, that was obvious, but it's like it's
To
not
me,
really.
not for the main game. I thought, if anything, that character was going to be part of the expansion pass.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt about that. As soon as I seen the character, it's like, huh? Like, I don't want to say it here in case people haven't gotten that point or seen it in the streams, because that thought doesn't even go up until this weekend. Oh, it's one of these ones. Okay. I was like, I hear a
Well,
Korok, but I don't see
sorry.
the Korok.
Sorry, future viewers, I just spoiled this other freaking stream.
No, well, we didn't say what it was. We just said there's this character you don't expect that you unlock.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's kind of obvious that there was still something left to unlock based on, like, how that went in general. Right, somewhere around here. Is that it?
Also, this
Yeah, it says EX. This is it. This is one of the things we were here for.
isn't really for Xeno 2, but Nintendo did have a recent financial report. Here's some stats for it. Yeah, I heard about that. I hadn't even got a chance to look at it. I did hear that the Switch overtook the Game Boy Advance's lifetime sales.
That's actually not surprising now that I think about it, because the Switch has been doing really good for them over the years.
I have a
Like,
feeling
really good.
we're at the halfway point in the console's life, and if we do get a new Switch, I have a feeling it's definitely going to overtake. I know for a fact it's definitely going to overtake the Wii, but it might have
Oh,
a
yeah.
chance to
Well,
overtake the.
from what I heard at this point, it's kind of already gotten a little close in certain regions for Wii sales. So I could see that happening, yeah.
I could see it possibly overtaking DS. If it overtakes the DS, then it's the best-selling system of all time, I think.
Yeah. My biggest wish, if they do make an upgraded version, please put a better Bluetooth chip in the thing. Please.
Oh.
According to Nintendo's recent financial report, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition sales are sitting at a clean 1.52 million. It broke the 1 million mark super quick, but it seems to be plateauing a bit, which is understandable that it's getting the fourth release of the game. Yeah, that's true. I bought it when it first came out. I bought the work set edition.
The PS2 is best selling of all time, with DS being a very close second. Last time I heard, the DS overtook the PS2, but I don't know if that's like the actual case or not still.
Oh, Paper Mario Origami King got 3.12 million.
Which is very
Wow.
surprising, because that game didn't get any real hype built up. Nintendo announced that via a tweet, and it came out a month later. Like, there was no build up to it. It just came out.
I think you're right, Kira. The PS2's best selling. Sorry. I thought it was DS. I think it's.
I thought it was
You're
DS
right.
too.
I mean, do you remember the PS2s?
I remember the PS2. The only reason why the PS2 sold as much is because it was a DVD player too.
Well,
At the
also,
time when the people-
by the same
Crazy.
argument, why I also think DS would be so high is literally every single person had one, even if they weren't gamers. Like, your grandma had a DS, just for brain age.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. That isn't the only reason why it sold that much. I'm sorry.
Well, the only reason GameCube sold is because
Wait, is
GameCube-
that... Oh yeah, that's a skeleton horse. Perfect timing. I know where to find one, but this is very convenient, because I don't need to go get it. This is right here. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, that's
Hyrule
better.
Warriors
Sure, I'll
Age
just get you.
Calamity- Oh, cool. Clubhouse Games 51 sold for 3.14 million. That's actually really good because I'm sorry. I stand Clubhouse. It's a good game. It's the best Wii Sports we're gonna get. It really is.
I think my only issue with the game is that there's a lot of alternatives that are cheaper. That's it. But from what I see, it's a very solid game in general. Like, most of those modes you can play online.
Yeah, Clubhouse 51's a fun game. I love it.
I don't want to get that Guardian part. I think I can use this Guardian for part duping, so I'm going to just leave it.
Ooh.
If that's the case, then I have a Guardian I could check for cores later. Hey, no, that's my horse. Get off of him. My undead horse. You can't have it.
Lester is embracing his inner Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy. That's my horse! Slap.
Oh, that's my horse. Well, I was going to register it, then it burned in the sun.
Not so much for that.
To be fair, can you even register those horses?
No, you can't.
That's what I thought. It's like, something tells me maybe no.
Age of Calamity sold 3.07 million. That's really good for considering that
That's probably
most
their best-selling
yeah,
game.
that's the best selling, like, I think, Masal game that.
But it also
Total.
just came out like a few months ago too, so that's a high selling number for a game that just released in November. It also helps it has the Breath of the Wild name on it.
Yeah.
Really, because Age of Calamity being linked to Breath of the Wild and all that helped its marketing. And it had a lot of marketing. Like every time I was getting a commercial back in like November, December, there was a commercial for Age of Calamity. Like every time.
I think that was their big holiday game.
It was. They didn't have anything else at the same scale.
Well, I mean, Striker's is doing good too now. So.
Yeah, but that's also not Switch exclusive.
Yeah. But the guy does have funny dialogue when you try. It's different from the text when you try to get the bear or the Lord of the Mountain, I believe. I think it's when you give him the bear, he says, "Well, for the love of Hylia, that's not a horse."
I mean, he's not wrong. It's not.
I love that line.
Can I register this horse? Sir, this is a grizzly bear. Please take it away before we die.
You're scary to children.
Holy crap! Luigi's Mansion 3 has almost got 10 million copies sold.
Yeah, that's
Holy
really
crap.
good.
And that makes me happy seeing that because Luigi's Mansion 3 was really good.
Also, from what I remember, Dark Moon did not do nearly as well. Like,
No.
It did okay, and that's why people were wondering, are we even going to get a third game? Because it didn't do as good fan reception-wise as the first. And sales-wise, I think it was just alright, nothing substantial.
This is why Nintendo needs to keep, as much as people say, oh, the Switch only has ports, people keep buying them.
I mean, yeah, it's been working, technically.
Well,
it only really has a majority of ports, but it's not all ports, technically.
Pikmin 3 here sold 2 million. That's more than it's ever sold. I know 2 million isn't a lot for some games, but 2 million is pretty good for the Pikmin series.
Yeah, due to the fact that beforehand, the best-selling one, I think, was the first game.
Yeah.
And it was because, like, what else did you play in your GameCube at the time? It was kind of a bare launch for a little bit. It had some stellar titles, don't get me wrong there, but it was not like the Super Nintendo launch where there was, like, a bajillion games to play. It could be worse. Could have been the N64 launch. 2 games. So much variety. Get the rupee. Thank you. Yeah, to be fair, for N64, one of the launch games was Mario 64. Yep. I mean, one of the best-selling games on that platform, and regarded as one of the best platformers of all time. So, yeah. Also, the game that probably has the most ROM hacks out there next to Mario World. Is that a Talus? I think that's a Talus. You know, this Crusher's about ready to break, so... we should kill a Talus. Hang on, the game's gonna think about it. Yeah, freeze for a second. I need to think of what I'm doing here.
That's not force.
May break before I... yeah. As I said, it's gonna break before I finish this.
Speaking of ROM hacks, I saw Ant Dude video talking about Banjo-Kazooie hacks. And boy, there was more than that in that video than I was expecting. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of ROM hacks now in that scene, which is surprising. Because at one point I had nothing.
There was that Wind Waker crossover one.
Yeah, that was like one of the first bigger ones out there. Like the first big one really was the Jiggy of Time one, which was the Ocarina of Time crossover ROM hack. From the same guy who made basically any ROM hack you can think of for that game. Yeah, so far all the Banjo hacks are like quality, not like a meme thing, which is the weirder part about any ROM hack scene, because most of your ROM hacks are just, lol, here's Thomas the Tank Engine. Nothing else, just the tank engine. Speaking of memes, here's a meme right here, a Tingle. That's done.
Yeah, I think they already ROM hack. Yeah, I think they already hacked Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8 is not out yet, but the modding scene has already put Thomas the Tank Engine in it.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Because again, it's like, that's the ROM hack staple, it feels like. It's like every game has to have a Thomas the Tank Engine mod. Like every game. It's insane.
You know, there's a song in Final Fantasy VII's soundtrack. I think I told you about this yesterday, Amber, when we were listening to it. The Final Fantasy VII's soundtrack, there's this one song in there. And every time I listen to it, I'm like, this is the Thomas the Tank Engine intro.
It sounds like it.
It sounds like it. I'm like, what the heck?
Love how NPCs freak out. Do the fear when you talk in the Tingle costume. Yeah, that's true. Some of them do, but I like to imagine that. They're just scared of Tingle as a concept. Like, oh no, not this guy again. This guy's a weird one. I can't do this today.
Right. Speaking of spoilers, there's a new meme format going around, which is taken from like the last episode of that Invincible show. I don't know if you've been seeing it.
I have not, no.
Okay. Do you know what the Invincible show is?
I've heard of it. Again, I just don't really know anything about it.
It's a DC superhero animation with J.K. Simmons as.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's that show. I've heard talks about it. I just can't remember the name. But now you describe it, I'm kind of remembering it more.
Yeah, one of the meme formats is literally taken from the last episode from season 8, or season last episode of season 1, and
say, wait a minute, the show's been doing that good already? It's already at season 8. I thought it just launched.
Sorry,
they had 8 seasons planned already.
I mean, apparently they have seasons 2 and 3 renewed. The fact that the show got 2 season renewals already is kind of insane.
The new Think? Yeah, that one. That's the meme. My favorite one of that, and literally it's just like, wow, you were smart about that one. It was literally just they took Winnie the Pooh staring at the window saying, think.
I mean, yeah, that's very accurate, so on the nose.
I was like, oh my gosh, why did I think about that? That's funny. I kind of want to watch it, but I was talking to my coworker about it today because I actually kind of want to watch it because I like J.K. Simmons a lot. So, um, he told me, he says, "Yeah, it's really good. Just it's really gory. Just be careful watching it." I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay."
I mean, at this point, just kind of on that one because a lot of stuff I
Yeah,
feel like is trying to do that more nowadays because it's
yeah.
dark and edgy.
A lot of people said that to me about Attack on Titan. Now I'm just kind
A
of
lot of people said that about the Mortal Kombat movie.
yeah.
Like, oh yeah, the best part about it is all the blood. Like, well, I mean, I wouldn't expect less from Mortal Kombat, but also maybe put your kids away.
I actually saw a Mortal Kombat movie. It was really good. I liked it. I thought it was good.
I still need to see it myself because I've heard like for a video game movie, it is good. Like it does pretty faithful stuff, which is good to hear. I've heard like the best part about it is just like one of the best parts is like the first 7 minutes or so, like the first fight in the movie.
Yeah.
People say that's like one of the best fights, if not the best one in the whole film.
One of them was Chris. I saw a Twitter video that had a whole bunch of these compiled together. One of them was Chris yelling at Leon. Yeah, that was funny. There was also one.
Leon!
My coworker said one of his favorite ones is Obi-Wan yelling at Anakin from Episode 3. It's like, I had the high ground, and yet you still went for it. Think, Anakin, think. Okay, let me see it. This compilation.
You hardly do anything right now in the rain.
But oh, in that compilation, I saw it. But one of my favorite ones is Cat Dog.
Yeah, I mean, Cat Dog in general, just being mentioned, it's already putting a smile on my face because everyone kind of forgets about that show nowadays,
Yeah.
which is kind of
Good
sad.
show.
Yeah,
that's
it was a
that's-
staple of my childhood.
Uh. Another one I just found is the same one with Superintendent yelling at Skinner, saying, "Think, Seymour, you called them steamed hams despite the fact they're obviously grilled." I was like, "Oh,
I thought I was just gonna go
team
think you're calling
now."
steamed hands when that's a hamburger. It's also accurate.
Yeah, that's a good one, Kira. I like that compilation. There was a lot of funny ones I saw in that one. Still trying to beat Bowser's Fury right now.
I imagine you're probably nearing the end of the main story because of just how short of a game it is.
I think like 39 cat shines right
Yeah,
now.
you're nearing the end, technically, because you only need 50 to beat it. And it locks so much behind post-game, you might as well just beat it and then get the rest of the stuff if you're wanting 100%.
Oh boy. You know, Pokemon just tweeted out about their new Elite Trainer boxes for their new packs of Pokemon cards. I'm like, that ain't gonna last very long.
I was say, and then they're all bought out from the scalpers / resellers because they all want their P10s.
I think Ethan tweeted out one time. He says, "I kind of wanted to get back into collecting Pokemon cards, but now I'm kind of scared too now."
Oh yeah,
It's
right
like,
now is a
yeah.
terrible time because of all the card collectors out there trying to get like the
I was
best
the same way.
quality cards.
I said I ain't gonna start collecting those because that
I want to
this
eat.
is I want to
You know,
eat. And
I like how the DLC gives you 2 stealth up set clothes, but the Ganon one is a stealth up. You would think this would be attack up because, Triforce of Power with Ganon and all.
I don't know why it's a stealth up.
It's kind of a weird one. I don't feel like it's as fitting. It makes some sense because then maybe the enemies think, hey, that's our boss, but not really. Like, this Ganon doesn't exist here, guys. Fooled you.
hot tip about Bowser's Fury. If you put off the required fight at 40-ish shrines. You can skip the special event that triggers when you have 47 to 48 shrines.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Like when it does the little cutscene to show the bell opening up. I think you're talking about that. Because at that point, you can get enough shines before you even get to that bell unlock, so it would make sense. Again, if you want to go for all the stuff, my recommendation is just beat the game as soon as you can, because they lock a lot of stuff behind post-game that is quality of life stuff to me. And also, there's like 25 shines in like post-game, so yeah, just don't worry about it.
No, I'm talking about skipping the permanent Fury mode.
Wait, what? I didn't know you can skip that. In my opinion, that's a bad thing to skip, because unless you have a Bowser amiibo, there's no way to get Bowser to show up when you want. So to me, I wouldn't want to skip the permanent mode. Because it's so kind of crucial. Because that is like a big issue if you want 100% the game too. They put so many stinking shines behind one of those walls you need Fury Bowser to break. And they're just a pace breaker. So if you don't have a Bowser amiibo, you're just waiting to get one shine, get it, and now you're waiting another like 3 minutes to get another one, and just rinse and repeat. Like if those are the only ones you have left, it's very tedious. Not that many more of these left. Let me make sure. Actually, no, that was the final one. I didn't think that was the last one. All right, we're done with all the EX chests giving us extra clothings.
That's good.
Wow, that did not take as long as I thought. I knew it was only going to take a few minutes, but still. Wow. Now I'm thinking, there's one other thing we could try. We could try maybe going for those rewards for beating all X things. Like Taluses and the Lionels and such like that.
Yeah.
I don't know about Moldugas. Maybe not on that. I like start one at a time and go from there.
The Moldugas, though.
Let's do Taluses.
There's only like four. There's only like 4 Moldugas in the game.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm like, I may wait on that one is just because I want to do Taluses. I have like no ore. I need opal.
Okay.
Give me all the opal.
All
and
right.
I'm gonna mark them off as we go. So I'm gonna do the ones we've already done. Gonna see if we're done. Oh, actually no, I need to do this first, which is gonna be a good thing to have. Let me go to this shrine right here, because I want to go get another drill shaft, and this is the perfect time to do it. And I need this drill shaft for a quest, so we'll do this now and get it over with. Now to get invisible clothes during Wind Waker New Game Plus. Then if you beat the game again, you can see what the invisible clothes look like, assuming they look different. You know, see, I thought something similar when I first played Wind Waker as a kid. I thought that if you played through the entirety of the game in New Game Plus, like there was something else you can get as an unlock. Answer's no. You literally get nothing for beating the game again like that, but it would have been cool. Although it is worth playing through that New Game Plus state if you want extra lore, because you don't have that Hylian issue anymore. They translate all the Hylian to English, so you actually figure out what things are saying, like the conversation between the King of Red Lions and Jabu. You know what the Decker Tree is saying to you at first before he's talking to English. You can learn what Valu is saying at the end of the first dungeon. So it's worth playing because of the translation. I don't need this. Get rid of it. So this is supposed to be behind a wall. I kind of broke the wall, and I guess it doesn't respawn during Blood Moons. Oops. So pretend I'm smashing a wall right now. Hey, look, I found a drill shaft behind a wall. Now let's finish the quest. That requires drill shaft. So I can use the drill shaft and break it. Yeah, but imagine if like Wind Waker did a New Game Plus where they gave you invisible clothes on top of the invisible clothes. So Link doesn't even wear clothes anymore, and then, you know, the game couldn't be released because ESRB would have a field day.
you know, when I was a kid, I thought I was dumb because I didn't understand the concept of why the invisible clothes were funny. Because it's just like, oh, he just wears his pajamas under his tunic. I get it.
Yeah. Like, it's nothing really that different, but it's kind of funny when you do think about it, because he puts on this heavy tunic on top of pajamas, which is already kind of heavy. So, like, the dude's going all over the place, especially when you, like, go in that volcano for the power bracelets. Then you're thinking, he's wearing 2 layers of clothes inside of inside of a volcano, of all things. Like, why, man? You're just gonna die from heat exhaustion.
Big mood.
Yeah, I see the comic. You know, I'm just gonna stand here for a second, get my health back, so here. This is what it is. Big mood indeed. We eat ice cream. Always eat ice cream, having a bad day. But you eat ice cream every day. Exactly. Every day be bad day.
Every
Ice cream day.
be bad day. You eat ice cream all the time. I know.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
I hate it here. This is one thing I saw is somebody recreated the Neo Geo intro, and they said, "Ha Monday, gotta go back to work." He says, and then he's like, and then at the end he hears his laugh just turn into like I hate it here.
Yeah. I mean, also accurate, I guess.
I was like, that's mood.
Yeah. Big mood. Also makes sense. This is one of the text boxes says a little warm when you first get the tunic. Yeah, I think Ariel says that to you. I think she says that looks a little warm on you. Because she realized you went to go see grandmother in your pajamas, and then you came back wearing this tunic. She's probably thinking, you just put that on top of the dang pajamas, didn't you? You're too lazy to actually get changed. He's been coming through, running a quick errand. Behind me. There we go. Durability up on a stone smasher is gonna be great for this. So I'm gonna start with the one here because I want more opal. The best way to grind opal is just kill taluses. I'm just gonna kill some taluses real quick. But where am I in relation to where I need to go for this guy? Actually, just like around the corner, I think. Unless, am I thinking of the other side that has the path needed? No, I think this is correct. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, cool. My one in a blue, like one in a blue moon, one in a blood moon drill shaft. Not blue, because luminous stone. So while I'm here, I may just want to use up the rest of my electricity, because it will recharge faster here. I'll use it up in the fight. That's fine. Like my core oxygens are tingling though. So you're not a Quark, you must leave. I was surprised. I thought that was actually gonna be a Korok. Let me confirm. Yeah, I'm quiet. Wait, no, he is reacting. Maybe I was right. Maybe there's a Korok here. And then put back on the Korok thing. On my tracker, I need to see where the heck is this thing I'm thinking of. Because while I'm here, this is the worst one to figure out where any X Korok is, because this map is entirely useless for Korok hunting. Wait, what? There's a fairy light here. Where? Like, apparently when you melt the ice, there's supposed to be a fairy light, but I don't see any fairy.
They lied to me.
I'm trying to burn the wall, because it's so hard to burn ice and water. According to my guide, that's what you do. The Korok is actually in that block of ice, and then when you melt it, there's supposed to be a little glow for a fairy, which is the Korok. But I don't see that glow, so about that. I do not... This is one of the weirder ones. I'm gonna go closer. Oh, yeah, thanks, game. Hey, you're not on top of me. I won't spawn. Sometimes these Koroks are the worst because they are like pixel perfect to actually show up. I was literally standing in this area and it didn't light up. Come on, man. Give me my wing. Actually, wait a minute. While I'm here, I got a better idea. Master Sword. Because I get the permanent boost for the Master Sword here. The Master Sword, yep. Probably stop talking. Hard to talk.
Words are hard, man.
Ow. There we go, get this guy gone. And that did use up all of my Abosa Fury, so that should just be recharging super quick. We'll stay here until it recharges, because it only has like 3.5 minutes. That is nothing. Man, I can't imagine how fast that charger time limit is when you have the plus version of this, because the plus version reduces the cooldown by half. So instead of like 20 minutes, it takes 10. So I guess instead of like whatever the cooldown here is, like 4 minutes, it reduces down to 2. Nobody here but us Majoras. That's why I'm here to grab a seed or two while I kill the time. Why can't... Link, please. Link, please. Just go up. Why is this so hard? The other one I'm thinking of is like on that ledge near the entry point. Kind of hard to actually show it because this map sucks. This map sucks for Korok hunting. Excuse me, sir. Talking to you. Okay, if that's gonna happen, I'll just let the auto parry happen. Nice auto parry. Wait, was that the right shield then? That may have... No, that was the right shield. It was just that weak. Wow, okay. Let's use Guardian Shield Plus so we can start using up these other shields that we've had for like months. I don't know why this Guardian always gives me trouble for the parry. I don't know, it's because of the angle he's on or it's like what, but this specific Guardian is always weirder when the parry. Which I don't know why. Nothing's really that special about it. I'm close to him. It's my timing. For some reason, when I see him up above, I was like, no, I gotta do it differently. Don't worry, we have like 10 more fairies where that came from. I want to use these before Mipha's Grace. Now I'm just doing it early because I'm just like, I keep on failing. Must do earlier. Stop that. You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's just get move on. Again, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm just terrible at hitting that one Guardian. Shouldn't be, just am. Right, where is my Tingle set? Because this has the same bonus as the Sheikah set. So, night speed up, let's go. Gotta run fast. Although I'm a sponge at this point, I'm gonna absorb all the damage and really hurt. Redemption? Redemption. Yeah, see, again, something about that angled Guardian I just can't do. I can't do the parry easily. This one, first try, he's on the ground. Something about the angle, man, I don't know. I think from here, probably just climb up. Hey, Iceberg, how you doing? Mario Party and Mario Kart 8 go on Tuesday. Well, there's a reason why we played Mario Party 8. Mario Kart 8, sorry. Because Mario Party didn't happen. It was atrocious. The online just didn't work at all. Really, really laggy.
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
I feel like there's a lot more they need to do to fix that online mode to make it playable, because as it was, we couldn't get through like one turn in less than like 10 minutes because of the lag. It was really bad. Something about the angled one, man. I'm just saying that. I'm bad with angles. That was a harder shot, and I got that pretty easily. Alright, where's the Korok so we can get out of here? Could be getting close to him. I mean, we go fight the final boss again. We have all the Divine Beasts, so it'll be a different scene, but I don't want to. That's not until, like, December.
No. This speed run is bad. Longest speed run in the world.
Exactly. Where are your splits? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to start the timer. We gotta start over. Can't wait for me to dress as Tingle for Halloween. Oh, that'd be an awkward one. Oh, I'm actually out of fairies. I thought I still had like 3 more. Wow. Okay. Well, I was wrong on that estimate. Call it a Minecraft speedrun and say I'm just pausing, it's allowed. Man, shots fired. I know, it's still a weird thing they're arguing about that speedrun. Really? Well, at least the Taos is still dead. I know it's still a thing they're arguing, like, is pausing even a thing you should do in a run like that? It's like, honestly, probably not. Like, unless you're doing something to, you know, make the run happen. Like, when you pause and change your inventory. Then, yeah, maybe, maybe that shouldn't be allowed because that's not what they're doing. Okay, what is this? I don't need this, but I guess I got it. Where is this? A map. There's too many things in the Hyrule Castle. It doesn't help. Where is this? I'm clicking every other spot. That's a frost blade. No, where is ancient ice? Where's the ruby? Got a bug man. I want it's marked. Bomb arrow. Dock. Ancient. Oh. I thought I clicked every location. Wow. Oh, that's why I had equips on. That would probably make a lot of sense. Oh, well, I'm here. I should probably do that. Oh, I just remembered that. We should, no. I don't want to say what this is. It's kind of, it's linked to a side quest. There's an item you can get here in Ganon's Castle that literally breaks the side quest that they put in this game. And I don't know why they did this. But I don't want to do it until we actually do the quest. So for now, it's as vague as it'll be. There it is, Ruby. Jeez. Opinion shouldn't be used because Minecraft pause lets you fly around the map to learn your speed. Yeah, that's another problem too. With Minecraft, it allows you to actually gauge your map in general just to see what you got. So it's, I can see the issue with that. That's just not a good thing. Like that, it does kind of feel like cheating. Well, that moved far. I like Hyrule Castle music though. Yeah, the music here is really good. It's one of my favorite themes in the game. Just flat out, it's really good. That Quark should be like right around here. That bomb just exploded, so let's not take that risk and die. Current world record's under 10 minutes, but the run itself's like 30 because of how much pausing they did. When I heard, don't care about Minecraft too much. Yeah, I haven't heard about the run myself, so I didn't know it was that bad. Nice grass texture that's just floating in the air, by the way. Wow, what is this? I never noticed this before. This looks atrocious, guys. Why is it floating?
That one piece of grass.
No one will notice. Except everyone probably did. Oops. There's the rock.
So Breath of the Wild 2, there's gotta be 2 pieces of grass floating, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, to be fair, we did talk about one of the last sessions like a couple weeks ago where, you know, they kind of forgot to close in some seams in the world, so they just fall through the walls. Oops.
To be safe, right? Right?
But yeah, now going back to that Minecraft thing, I agree that they should ban pausing if it literally means that you can just scope out the world around you to make the run more illegitimate. At that point, it's like running a seed ahead of time and knowing what it is. Like, it's the same thing at that point to me. Oh no. No, come back. I need your parts. Alright, Bosa should be ready. Then we can get out of here. Fire only has like literally seconds left. Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Good, I'm out of here. Remember how we came here just for a Talus? I don't.
Well,
Alright, now time to go around and speedrun Taluses. want to kill them all because I want Opal, man. Plus, we do need to do this for the one quest here. We haven't activated it. I should probably Well, I don't know. How do you even activate that quest with the merchant? I'm just gonna go find out. It's midnight anyway, so he should be available.
Oh, he is a night owl now, after all.
Only problem because Minecraft speedrunner is going off in-game time, and in-game time gets paused when you pause for some reason. Oh, so you're talking... It's like the reverse, like the Metroid ORM situation, where the in-game timer continues in cutscenes you skip for some reason, so that's why I can't use it. Easiest way to fix is just use RTA, loading differences. Yeah, I know that's why they don't do it. Like, PC games are complicated for speedruns because of the loading time differences, and that's why a lot of them just use in-game time for that reason. But if you're pausing and the in-game timer gets paused, that does kind of feel... It's kind of ruining the time a bit for the run, which kind of, to me, makes it feel like it's not as valid anymore. I feel with how well the modding scene has worked with speedruns of Minecraft, because I think let certain mods slide for Minecraft runs, mainly the brightness stuff. I feel like they could probably make a mod to, like, normalize loading times for pretty much everything. There we go. 40. Harvest all of them. Determine quality. Okay. I'm gonna just talk to him about all three of these to see if I can get him like, hey, know about this so I can go kill. And then I have, like, the star. I know, like, a star appears on their title. And I think the reason why that happens, I think it's because of this guy, because it's counting towards the quest. It's either that or something about master mode, one of the two. Heard a new patch for Minecraft, an official one, adds an option to keep the in-game timer running when it's paused, but still pauses during loading screens. That sounds like something they need to vote on for the speedrunning scene then, because if that patch fixes this in-game timer issue, I feel like what they should do is use that, if that is the case, because then that normalizes the time thing. That's like the complicated thing about a PC game again. It's like the loading time issue, but if there's a patch that kind of fixes the in-game one, then I'd say by all means they should use that. Ooh, that's nice to hear, Iceberg. And plus, I purchased a portable air conditioner recently. Hopefully that's been working out great for you. This is a great time to have something like that if it's starting to heat up, getting close to the summer and all. Okay, it says defeated. There we go. Good. Now I know which ones are technically defeated, but I'm going to kill you again because it takes like 2 seconds. And I want the Opal Man. So at this point, I think I should be up to date on which ones I've actually killed, marking off my map. That makes 3. Another 37 to go. That said, back to the Great Plateau. Yep, I can't talk. Back to the Great Plateau. Welcome back. Don't worry, I'm just having a bit of a stroke, apparently.
Oh, hi, Iceberg.
Working out great. Good. Air conditioner is larger and louder than I would like, but at least I can fall asleep when it's hot out. Good. Good, now you can actually rest comfortably because you're not trying to sleep in heat. That's the worst thing. Hey, Satori Mountain. I'm not going.
Hey.
We've already done that last time. Not going back. No reason.
Hey, Satori Mountain. Are you gonna get mad because it lasts like 5 minutes to stream?
Don't worry, we've already done it. We're good.
I can't believe I missed that. I'm mad at myself for missing that.
There's the big rock boy. Wait, is that actually the rock boy? It may not be the rock boy. I may have made a mistake. No, that's the rock boy. I made a mistake. I'm looking for the bigger rock. You gotta think, is this the rock boy? Hang on. I don't know. Is it? No, I had his cousin. Let me climb! I'm like at the top, game, please. Literally at the top, and it's like, no, you're not. Please, just stop. Alright, where's my food? I'm gonna get my stamina back now. And then we have these 30-minute attack ups. We're using them. Already dead. Perfect. Alright, mark another one. Don't mind me picking up stones. Please ignore. Alright, next one. It's over here? Is it on the actual hill? No, it's like the end of Korok. What am I saying? Over here. Actually, no. Go from the tower. Oh, is that what I missed? I didn't even realize that. Yeah, the rock wasn't even spawn yet because I went too fast. Oops. Don't just hate it when you're too fast. Aw, man. I'm not gonna lie, if we didn't have wind bombs right now, I'd be waiting until we had the master cycle for this. But I want my opal now. And we have wind bombs, so just as good. I mean, the horse is also pretty good for this too, but because I can't climb mountains, that's a little bit of a limitation. You get so far, it's like, I don't want to go here, please. Just, no. Take me back to the stable. Is that it? No, it's a mountain. Giving the game a second, just in case I went too fast again. I think that's probably it. Yeah, there we go, I was right. Oh, it's one of these ones. I don't like these. These are awkward to hit, so I'm just gonna shoot them with bombs. And this would be a great time to grind for Ruby, Sapphire, and Topaz if I didn't have like plus 100 each and we don't need them anymore. Don't Jay when you're fast. I don't know. Not Sonic or me. That's just that's just a problem. I mean, I don't wish anyone to be me. I wish me to be me, but here I am. Me. A streamer. I need to check my compendium again real quick. I think there's like 3 different types of these taluses, which is why it's a little hard to track these ones down using the sensor. Because you got to keep on changing what talus you're looking for. Because there's like normal one, there's a rare one. I think it's like a 3rd version as well. I can't remember the specifics. Be under like near the end of monsters, I think. Yeah, here are the Henoxes. Yeah, here we go. There's also a specific talus that's exclusive to the DLC, and I don't think this guy tracks him. I think it's a separate entity, so I don't think you need it for the metal.
I don't think you do, Lester.
Stone Talus rare. Stone Talus, Stone yeah, Luminos. I knew there was multiple versions. That's the problem using the tracker. Because how you gonna know which one you're going for? If you're looking at a map of these things, it just says Talus. The trackers aren't that helpful. Or not the tracker, the sensor isn't that helpful. Wait, actually, I should probably go the other way. Win the race, your speed, Gonzalez. Good question. Maybe Gonzalez. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. You can't stop me. No. You don't know how young I am. I'm older than you, sir. I could be your grandfather. I'm over 100 years old. I just took a really long nap. Fine. I'll climb down. Forward. Well, I guess Link actually did commit the tragedy.
That. You deserve that. Jeez.
Wait, you can't come now, but you just spawned on the edge of a cliffside. Come on, man. The horse is so weird. You're a very selective horse. Why'd you go down there? Sometimes I want to go down a mountain, sometimes I won't go over this pebble. Speaking of pebbles, hi, Stone Talus. You'll be mad we do all this, like, you're missing one Talus. Which one? The one that's in DLC forehead. Go get it. And to think, if I was using my Savage Club, this may be a one-hit wonder. I don't know if that would actually make a difference, because their weakness, like the Talus's weaknesses, are like hammers of some kind. Like this thing I have here, the Stone Smasher. It's kind of in the name, but why it'd be a weakness. Drill Shaft, the Sledgehammer, stuff like that is what you want to use against these guys. I don't remember if the Savage Lino clubs actually count as the weakness too. I don't think it does. We'll try it for the next one. I'll duplicate one because I do not want to destroy my 107 plus powered one. Like that, no. We keep that. We keep that as long as we can, man. Even for me, so we make more. Probably help to have a bow out if you need to pull a bow, wouldn't it? Hang on, my quark sensors are tingling again. Okay, good. It was that one. Wait, actually, is it? There's like 2 near each other. I'm trying to see which one did I get. Oh, it's not even the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'll show what I'm talking about real quick. When we don't drop frames, please, can we stop? Maybe. Again, I don't know what's been going on with the internet the past couple months. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it at this point. I'm giving it a minute here. There we go. Okay. Now let's swap to the dang map. Okay, never mind. There it goes again. Oh, come on, man. Thinking about a Korok over on the side. In this area. No, it's up here. It's up here, the one we're getting. So I'm getting my wires crossed.
Don't cross the streams. Ghostbusters taught me that. So Lester, who are you gonna call?
I asked. My Satori Mountain's still there. I didn't think it would be available during the day. I thought it was just nighttime.
I wonder who would win our race. SonicGhost or Speedy Gonzalez. Well, considering he's beaten all his friends in the races he's ever competed in, I've yet to win against you in a race. On anything.
No, I'm not bitter.
Lol, he sucks.
Hello?
Hello?
Where's the thing?
Oh.
Where's the thing? Oh, there's the nut. I'm like, where's the nut?
Oh, me. I was like,
Like,
what?
I know they're doing something with. Where's the nut?
Lester wants a nut.
Do you like to scroll from my stage?
Yeah. He's Scrat. Ice Age movies are kind of underrated, in my opinion.
There we go. Yeah, if you want an easier time with the nut thing, stasis. I learned that like a few weeks ago. That's great.
You cheater.
I tried to do
The game cheats. I cheat back.
Just to see if Savage Lionel thing he does bonus damage to Stone Talus, but I couldn't find any conclusive evidence.
Oh, I got my shield back. I'm like, where does this come from? Yeah, I can't remember the specifics. There's a video that actually talks about all this stuff from YouTube channel Croton. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I remember some of the things, like the Stone Smasher is a big one, but I can't remember about the Lionel clubs. I'm giving it another second. We keep on dropping frames like every minute now, it seems. So I'm gonna probably... Oh, dynamic. It's at 0. It won't even matter if I do dynamic. I think we're gonna actually just have to call it tonight. Like, I'm gonna have to call it early because this is unusable. I'm sorry that this is a common occurrence. There's literally nothing I can do. I've called, tried to get an ISP to come out to look. I haven't gotten a human in months. So I can just keep on trying, but there's literally nothing I can do. So, well, at least it's stable enough now for me to actually end it. I say as it went back to red. All right, never mind. All right, so unfortunately, we're going to just call it here. We were going to try more of this stuff, but I don't want to take a risk. I've dropped over 10,000 frames in an hour. Like, it is that bad. So, yeah, we're going to have to call it. So, again, apologies. The only thing I'll say is that there's a poll. Go vote on the thing we'll stream next Tuesday. I'm going to close the poll on Tuesday itself, but if this continues, we may just not do that either. We may have to cancel that stream too. I don't know. It's actually getting to a point where it's getting hard to stream. Period. So, again, just vote on the poll, and whatever wins, that will still be streaming it, but the date of it actually happening may get pushed depending on what's going on here. Apologies, but there's not much I can do, so yeah. I guess I'll see you guys next week, depending. But yeah. Sorry, guys. See you next time.